So you can bet right now that there is a race to ban RedNote, the new TikTok replacement that has Americans and Chinese citizens talking online for the first time in nearly 20 years. Right, and this is Chinese law calls for RedNote to split off the app so that foreigners and their people can't interact like they did with TikTok. With RedNote now reportedly scrambling to hire English content censors. But also, if the app does split into two, it can be banned in the US like TikTok. With folks saying that's kind of the paradox of superpowers. Or with it being argued that China can't allow Chinese citizens to freely speak to Americans because the biggest threat to the Communist Party is the validation of alternatives. And America won't let China own a social media platform that Americans use because they don't want China to have American data, but also they don't believe that they are being a fair broker with the algorithm. And all of this is one editor of a Chinese newspaper pointed out that Chinese people know to self-censor, but Americans refuse to self-censor, so that's already a red line for the Communist Party. Also, interestingly, RedNote really didn't try to be the TikTok backup, which is why this kind of communication is even possible. They went out of their way to market the app only to Chinese people and their diaspora. And look, I mean, even the logo, the app page, and the app itself are in Chinese, which is why you had at least one professor saying that they inadvertently created a tunnel underneath the Great Firewall. But while it wasn't seemingly part of the initial plan, RedNote may try to stick it out to see if American users hang around before splitting. Though this also, as Chinese users appear to be getting kind of sick of them. With, for example, one user saying that it was refreshing to speak to Americans, but now they're tired of the language and cultural barriers.